with the people who come and saw me, they've saved my life. And I'm very lucky and very thankful, do you know what I mean? But I've known people quite close to here actually, and a similar age, you know, and they've not been so fortunate. My good lady said to me, she said, "Oh, you don't look too clever." I said, "To be honest, I don't feel that good, really, because I keep getting this pain just right in the middle of the chest, but I'm putting it down to indigestion." And then all of a sudden I felt a big twinge in the chest. I went, "Do you know what, I've got a funny feeling I'm having a heart attack."
We arrived and he was in his bedroom. There were several members of his family in his room. And he told us at this particular time that his chest pain had subsided and was no longer there. So we carried out all our observations and done an ECG. And Gaylene was showing me the ECG reading and explaining to me what the findings were. I remember him asking if he was having a heart attack, and I remember we sort of said no, it's not showing that right now, but it was showing some kind of changes. But we don't know whether it's new or old for him, so we wanted him to go to hospital and get him checked over.
I don't actually remember getting to the ambulance at all. And I remember walking down the drive, and that's as far as I remember.
I walked him out to the ambulance, and as soon as he got there, he was like, "I don't feel very well." Claire was just very, very quick in just getting him connected up to the life pack again. And I was talking to him. And at that point, Claire goes, "Ah." And she threw me this ECG, and it was all wrong. And I was just like, "Oh." And as that happened, he just went.
Gaylene jumped straight on his chest. I slammed the door, put the life pack into CPR mode and stuck the pads on him and called for help.
And the whole cardiac arrest algorithm kind of went out of the window in that it was so unique. And this chap's breathing all the time. We're on the chest doing chest compressions. He's breathing and he's trying to pull the mask off.
It made us feel really uneasy to think that, is he actually in arrest? And I think we shocked him 6 times before we had any help from another DCA. But obviously the whole time he was creating this sound. Every time we'd done a chest compression, it was just so surreal. It was strange.
Next bit I remember is, and the guy who was driving the ambulance, all I could hear him saying, "We've got to get through now. We must get through now." And I was thinking, where have we got to get through to? So whether it was in roadworks or whatever the case may be. So anyway, got through. Anyway, they got me through onto by this time into Ashford. And by this time, I've sort of come back round. But in the interim of this, which I didn't know, obviously, they're doing manual CPR on me. And, you know, they've got the zappers out, and they've zapped me a few times, trying to keep me going. And bless them, they've done an amazing job. Without these guys, I'm telling you, everything else is irrelevant. I can't thank these people enough. You know, well, basically, they saved my life, literally.
You know, we go to a lot of patients that have had ongoing chest pain for such a long time. We were lucky, our patient was lucky, that we were there at the right time when his heart decided enough was enough. If he hadn't have ignored that chest pain, the day wouldn't have happened. He would have been treated and hopefully had medication to prevent him having an arrest. So I would strongly urge anyone that suffers with any chest pain, don't ignore it. Just go and get it checked.
Absolute best bit was when we'd got to the hospital and he's holding my hand and he won't let go. And I didn't want to let go because I wanted to be there for him. And that was just lovely.
That job was what this job is. I absolutely love working for the ambulance service and working in the Ashford area. And going to jobs like that and you get a successful outcome, it's rare, but it makes it worthwhile, really makes it worthwhile. And it's humbling to think that you were part of someone's future.
Your outlook on life, well, I've always been a sort of a positive person in life anyway, do you know what I mean? It's all it does is just gears me up to Oh, I think I better do a bit more now, you know, for what borrowed time I have got left, do you know what I mean? So we'll just try and keep going through it.